A few seconds away from switching to the redundant sense sequencer. T-minus 27 seconds. We have gone for redundant set sequencer start. T-minus 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15, 14, 13, T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
Hello and welcome to the Zalmoxes podcast. My name is Max.
My name is Bruce.
And welcome to the season finale.
Yeah.
Episode...
The 12th, 13 maybe?
I think it's 13.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's episode 13.
Yes.
Like a
Good
normal-
number to end.
Yeah, like a normal TV show.
Yeah.
Like a standard TV show.
Exactly.
Netflix,
Uh-huh.
you would get.
Yeah.
So,
It's the last episode this year.
congratulations to be here.
Thank
So,
you.
it's like,
Yeah. It's pretty good.
but today, Dave's
Dave's not here.
not here. He's
But that's
like-
okay. That's okay. We don't need Dave. Hi, Dave. If you're listening to this, Dave, hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. So it's like a season finale plus a Christmas special, New Year's.
Slash, yeah, kind of. I wouldn't go that far into it, but basically, we have some stuff though. Like
yeah.
Star Wars came out, and Sue hadn't seen that, and
Yeah.
that's apparently, is it kind of a big deal?
I did at the first when I first saw the trailer of Rogue One, I was like very skeptical. I was like,
I haven't even seen the trailer,
You
so
went,
that's
like,
how
media
much
blackout,
like
right?
I exactly. I
Yeah.
just blacked that entire sector. I didn't want to see any,
You did right.
sequels or anything. I didn't want to see anything about it.
So,
And I haven't seen it yet, still. So we can literally do like 3 minutes of this, then I'm gonna shut you the fuck up because I don't want to hear anything about it.
Do you know something about the story?
No. No, I
be?
know nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. I know that it's between 3 and 4. That's all I know.
Yes. And do you suspect something?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I can.
What's your speculation? I
can-
would say nothing. Like put your poker face here.
Okay,
You won't see my poker face, but
that's a good point. Like I can actually make speculations now because I haven't seen anything, and then you can actually be like, oh yeah, you totally nailed it, Max.
yeah. Like,
So I don't really know, but what I want to see is I want to see decay of the clone army and then start of the stormtroopers.
okay.
That's what I would like to see. Like, you know, how they stopped making
That
clones
would
and then
like really cool because somehow the clones had to be
Like, it's,
involved
you
in
know,
the
the-
stormtroopers.
exactly.
Right?
You know,
like
it's kind of a
that-
big
that-
deal. Then going more to the clones, I want to see the 501st develop. Like, they become the bodyguard for Darth Vader. The 501st is like the private army for Darth Vader. Well, I'd like to see that, but then again, that won't happen. But that's very specific. I want to see.
That's really specific. You
I know
can,
it's
like,
really specific.
have
But
a story there.
what else I want to see? I want to see Yoda, I guess.
They're going to do Yoda.
Oh, they're going to do
Yeah,
him.
they're going to.
Like, I thought that was also like kind of important because
standalone
Yoda's like
thing.
where Yoda ends and where Yoda is in 4. Like there's a gap in between that's pretty big. Kenobi, I guess you could follow him a little bit around, but I'm kind of done with Kenobi, dude. Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. It's more like Obi-Wan, you're the only focus.
Obi-Wan, you're the main.
He's like in every
protagonist.
movie, isn't he?
Uh,
Yeah, he's literally in
yes,
every movie.
he's literally
Obi-Wan is
in
the
every
main
movie.
character of fucking Star Wars.
He's fucking. I think they did the lines.
Wait,
and
Obi-Wan
then-
is he in
the
in
Force
the
Awakens because they Ewan McGregor recorded some lines, I think. So he's even in that.
Yeah.
He's like,
indirectly, but
yeah.
maybe the crew structure of the Millennium Falcon can be a little bit, you know, maybe they got that in that movie. But like, it's just that's so much fucking, you know, fucking nostalgia porn. Like, you know, oh, they're gonna make the Millennium Falcon. It's like, ah, God, yeah,
I'm
fuck
getting annoyed
yeah,
now.
Millennium Falcon build up, yeah, like it's the A-team, you know, building Millennium Falcon. You know, everybody's gonna jizz all over the screen when they do that.
When I see that, it's like I get a little bit annoyed.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
you know,
It's
like-
they're over exploiting it. Like you got
Yeah,
Lego
like-
boxes of the Millennium Falcon, you got models of the Millennium Falcon.
Like,
You know, I'm like, okay, it's cool.
The plastic
Yeah,
doll of
just-
Millennium Falcon.
Inflatable.
Yeah,
Millennium
inflatable.
Falcon. Yeah.
But
Yeah. I don't know. I'm more interested in the military aspect. But
you will like it if you are more interested in the military aspect.
yeah, that's the I saw
You'll-
the cover and I saw like the black the woman dressed with the black clone trooper thing, the stormtrooper whatever.
That's really
And I
cool.
was like, that's pretty cool. I dig that. Like
Yeah,
that's
like-
shiny new stuff I haven't seen yet.
They like imported it from the Hunger Games, like the
Yeah,
looks.
yeah,
the
yeah.
black
It's
look.
true with the
I-
girl even. The girl's really similar to the Hunger Games girl even, man.
Yes.
Is it not the same, is it? It's
No,
not the same
it's,
actor, no.
Hunger Games is like
No.
not the same. But I'm not blaming them. It's that look is really cool.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll
it's
blame
good.
them for not being too original, but that blends really well into the
Okay.
Star Wars.
Well, I
universe.
guess we gotta wrap it up here because I don't want to get spoiled and I haven't seen it yet. So I guess we'll do this next week.
So
We'll
yeah,
talk about Star Wars. We'll come
Yeah.
back on it, but just so you know, half of our staff has seen it.
Yeah, only to get more hate, it's like 100 times better than The Force Awakens. So there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I yeah, I want to believe that. That sounds pretty ridiculous. Yeah.
I've seen like comments like saying like it's in their favorite list. The Rogue One is like after the Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back all
Yeah,
most
Empire-
of the people have
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
first, but now they're putting like the second Rogue One. You know, it's like it's fucking crazy.
Everybody calm the fuck down. It was good, but you know.
No, I don't mean it in a bad sense because I went out of the cinema was like wow, I really like
Oh,
it.
yeah. Rogue One's the one that came out now, right? Yeah. Which was the other one called then? New Hope? No.
No, The Force
The
Awakens.
Force. I said New Hope, didn't I?
No,
Let's cut that one. Cut it.
this kind of related to New Hope.
Yeah.
You'll see that. So we have to wrap it up here because Max.
I don't want to
hasn't
get
seen it,
spoiled,
and
and
if
we should have more. We'll have
In
more of this.
detail
Exactly.
review.
Did you know that in Spain it was in
Review.
English in the Oscars? Friday. Did you see it?
Really? No.
Yeah.
I went. I had to
I'm not
actually,
gonna watch the movie in cinema dude, because I'm gonna get fucking fucked my Spanish voiceover. Just can't deal with it. Just really can't. But I actually can't remember if I saw fuck
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens in Spanish or not. I actually think I saw it in
Where
Spanish.
do you? What cinema do you?
Yeah, I watched it in the cinema here in Girona, but I'm not sure if it was in English or in Spanish.
Oh. Oh.
I don't remember anymore. But
Do
see,
you
it
remember
actually doesn't really matter.
subtitles? If there's
No, I don't.
oh
Then it was probably Spanish.
yeah, because
But maybe I don't remember. I don't remember. But see, that's actually how little it matters, language. As long as you understand the main concept. But you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
So,
So,
that,
new-
that's
on the-
the thing with Star Wars here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap it up.
we'll
here.
wrap it up. Here. You got,
And-
you got something else to talk about soon? You got something else on your mind? Because I've got something, but I'll save that for later.
Really? Big one?
It's an idea.
An idea. Okay. So we'll let the Max's Christmas present for later, and
Yeah.
we'll talk about something I came across in Reddit. You can blame me for not knowing the term because I didn't know it, and it's fucking ridiculous. And so there's this term, Disney Cheapquel.
This Disney cheap cool.
Yeah. So
I didn't know this.
So
like,
it's all the classic Disney.
dude, there's a term on Reddit for everything.
Yeah.
There's a term in Reddit for terms on Reddit.
Yeah.
And there's a term in Reddit for not knowing terms on Reddit. For not knowing Reddit terms. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure there's a term for everything. on it.
Illiterate Redditor.
It's Redditor. That's actually pretty good. You should
Redditors.
make that a term, you know? It's like,
Redditors.
sorry you got 5 people following you on Reddit, it's a thing. Okay, yeah, go on, please.
So the thing
With
is
your
like
Disney cheapo.
it started with the second Aladdin movie. So the thing is like you have all this classic Disney animation.
Uh-huh. There was a
animation
second Aladdin
movies.
movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it like earned real well. Most of these Disney chipquels, they went directly to home video.
Mhm,
So
mhm. Oh yeah.
you can imagine the quality of this shit.
Uh-huh.
So basically, the important ones were created for were created by Disney Animation Studios, and these ones were relegated to secondary studios. There's like
But
Disney
they have
Toons.
do they have the Disney
Yeah,
title? Do they have are they Disney?
They have Disney title, but the problem with this one is not their overall quality and their production values. The problem with this shit is if they are canon or not. And there are fans discussing this shit in Reddit.
What canon? What is canon?
So if you have to consider it canon or not canon.
What is to be canon?
Official or not official.
Oh.
So there are people that are saying, oh, Lion King third, which is called or Lion King half, is not canon, but Lion King 2 could be canon. It's like
isn't it an objective thing to be canon or not canon? Isn't it, if they have the Disney stamp on it, isn't it automatically canon? Is that not how it works?
The problem is Disney never said it was canon. They never said it wasn't canon, but they never said it was.
So
canon.
a different studio produced this, just put a Disney stamp on it, and Disney never said anything about this.
No, but it was.
Oh, but Disney gave an approval for this.
It was a Disney studio.
Oh, okay.
So the Disney had like main studio, Disney Animation.
Yeah.
They had Pixar and Disney Toons. Disney Toons were doing all this shitty stuff.
Yeah, they were doing all the TV stuff as well, didn't they?
All the TV stuff.
Yeah, because I remember I know from Aladdin you had the TV shows from Aladdin as well and shit like that.
Which wasn't bad.
Which wasn't bad. It's very monotone, very.
But when you get like
wasn't
Cinderella
very
2 and
exciting.
Cinderella 3, or Pocahontas 2.
Yeah, to be continued.
Which most of the people say Pocahontas 2, by the way, was not that bad.
Okay, I haven't seen it. I'll download it.
It was the solution to the different loopholes.
Okay.
Which is fucking Pocahontas. How many
You know what?
loopholes you can have?
You ever seen the movie Apocalypse Now? Or, no, was it called not Apocalypse Now? The Apocalypse? With the
Apocalypto, maybe?
Apocalypses, the movie with the Aztecs, the Indians.
Apocalypto. Mel Gibson, right?
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
That reminded me of Pocahontas so much, way too much than it should have. You know,
I know,
that reminded
I know,
me
right?
way too much of Pocahontas.
Like,
Especially
wait a minute, is this Disney?
You know, the end scene where the guys run towards the boat, and the guys just stop there and look at the boat. I just wow, it's got some Pocahontas flashbacks coming right here. You know.
Is there some Disney
that scene that movie has a scene I had nightmares from for ages, dude. You know the scene where the guy he's dreaming, and he dreams that the guy's holding his heart in his hand and his hole in his hand. He's like, run, you know. That's
shit.
fucking nightmares from that shit. It's I haven't slept for weeks after that.
Apocalypto was
it was a good movie.
It was a good movie, and it was disturbing one.
That was a really really disturbing one.
And because they did that prior to the European Spanish colonization, it's wow, these guys were serious. You know,
yeah.
They were really into their gods.
Into their gods. Well, you know, I mean, humans been fighting each other for years, so it's not that weird. I mean, fighting each other all over the planet, so it's you know, it's not
really
that
cool
bad.
Movie if you can check it out.
Yeah, check it out. It's a good movie.
Original, the language.
Exactly.
You have no English there.
It's awesome. It's just visuals and sound and some bass. Yeah.
And Mel Gibson, I think he just took some native people that even weren't actors. They were people.
Really? Yeah, it's true. They're not actors yet.
The
But
casting process was you.
But they do really good job though. All the actors are very believable.
Yeah, they were
very convinced. Yeah.
This guy, I don't want to cross.
And I gotta say, some of the I don't know how accurate it is historically, obviously, but it sounds when they come to the Aztec temples as well, the town just looks very believable. Looks so good.
Yeah.
Got some really good visuals there. Awesome vegetation everywhere. I fucking love that. I just love.
So if you like a movie with a sense or something like that, more with less explosions, maybe some blood explosions, but less car explosions and more
people dying.
And Apocalypse is more like art house. Maybe not
art
independent film, but it's just worldwide.
Yeah. It's
but it's
true.
It's not everyone's movie.
It is not. No, it's not everybody's movie. No. It's the pacing of the movie is very special as well. Did it feel slow? Because it was a long movie. Or was
I
it a
never-
long movie? It's like I don't
It
really
was-
remember
I
anymore.
remember like more than 2 hours definitely, but I never felt slow because
No, it never felt
the
slow.
fucking tension.
The tension, exactly.
like-
The tension and the pacing's very
Yeah,
good. Like
yeah.
it feels very. I don't know.
you enter
It's a-
into
yeah, it's
their
a good-
shoes,
Good, yeah, exactly. It's a very good pacing. I do have to say a little bit cliche about that movie and every movie. There's like, they get the beginning where everything's happy and everybody's happy, everybody's good, everything's so happy, and then you just know shit's gonna hit the fan real soon. When everything's this fucking gloomy and beautiful and sunshine and everything's so good, like
a
shit's
terror
about
movie.
to hit the fan. Like
That's a horror movie.
shit's
man.
gonna go wrong like very soon. Like people are being too happy and too much fun. Okay,
Yeah.
like this, something's bound to go wrong.
And it went wrong.
It
Really
went,
wrong.
it went,
Really wrong.
it went really much from sunshine to shitstorm.
And then to Spanish Armada.
Yeah.
Most of the
But they-
Armada
they
is
didn't- you
like
didn't see
Spanish.
that part.
No, you didn't see that.
You
It's
didn't see
like
that part at all.
pre-Columbian
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Like, so if you want a family screening or something like that, go to
Yeah.
see Apocalypto.
Bring the children.
Bring the children, definitely. Like
Yeah, bring the kids.
Apocalypto, also known
Yeah.
as Pocahontas
0
3.
night. Yeah. yeah.
Definitely a good movie to watch. It's like,
Not Pocahontas.
yeah,
3.
not Pocahontas 3.
Yeah.
So I think with Disney Cheapquels, like the guys from Pixar, Ed Catmull and Joe Lasseter, Disney said, "Hey, you guys, you have to took over Disney Tunes because they're producing all this shit," and they took over that and they shut it down. Now Disney is not producing more of that shit. Yeah, they're thinking about like doing TV shows and stuff like that, but no more Cheapquels, no
Yeah.
more Cinderella 2
Yeah.
or
Wally too.
Mermaid 2.
Mermaid too.
There was like
Little Mermaid.
yeah.
My
they-
Little Mermaid.
And they
my
also
little
did like the
mermaid.
third mermaid. It's a little known one. It's a little known one.
Mm.
Actually, that's the thing I always respected with Pixar. They all like Wally, for example.
Uh-huh.
I don't think there's plans to do. We should do like a sequel to Wally.
Yeah.
Maybe Toy Story and Cars is like the
Yeah,
big
the-
exceptions.
yeah.
But I think with Toy Story, they had this plan to do like something like a trilogy or maybe.
No, Toy Story had a lot of the ending from one at least. It had a lot of opening
Yeah,
to
it's like
work with. It
you
was very
could-
open,
yeah.
and it was a good success and all that shit. It was very,
All that
it was very
merchandising
understandable.
money,
It just feels very natural that that movie has a few sequels. Like,
yeah.
Not-
Cars, not so much.
not so much, no. But then again, Cars, it's Cars, and kids
Yeah.
love Cars, so why not just exploit the living shit out of that concept?
And
You know?
maybe kids will get a car for this Christmas.
Yeah, you know.
Talking about cars, they did this also this bad animated shit called Planes.
Oh yeah.
And people are getting confused because they thinking, this is set in the universe of the Cars, but it's not done. By
Oh,
Pixar. It's
yeah.
not a Pixar movie.
Okay.
It's a Disney movie.
Okay.
Disney anime.
Does it even matter anymore if it's Disney or Pixar? Is it owned by the same studio?
Yes, but Pixar is more like in creative and artistic independence. So as long as you're bringing us money, we will not interfere in
Oh,
what you
okay.
do. So you can create your original stories. So, but they can't cannot like bomb in the city. But we cannot launch like 3 movies in 3 years, and they can't like be like 4 million billion losses.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I'll wrap it up. So check it out. Maybe we'll do a review of someone. I'll do one.
I'll do a review. Well, yeah, next week. Get
Anything wrong with
get-
the Disney Cheapquels?
Okay, get ready for the Pocahontas 3 review. Well, I thought it was better than 2, and when 2 is bad, you
Yeah.
know you gotta make 3.
Yeah, you have to recover all this marketing.
Exactly. All that marketing material. Slap a 3 on there. Change that 2 for a 3. Sell it again. Gotta
And
resell it.
If you're doing like Roman numerals, you've got it there.
Yeah, exactly.
3,
Just
2,
put a
who
bar
cares?
behind it. No one
Like
gives
the
a
same
shit.
characters.
Yeah, only
Fuck
after
you.
only after 3 you gotta start changing stuff. Because then comes 4 and then you gotta start fucking around with.
And when you go like 5, you have to continue till 8
At
least.
least. At least.
Those marketing guys are really smart.
Yeah, see, that's why we're on Zalmoxes 8. We just kept adding 1s to it. This is where we are now. We can't be fucked to start the next one. 9, I mean, we gotta start all over again.
Yeah, because we started with Zalmoxes 1 and it bombed. It bombed.
And then from 3 to 4, we had some serious existential crisis.
Yeah, can we talk about our background? So we always talk about our opening for Metallica that we had to do, our band and all this stuff.
Get ready, bullshit
But
incoming.
This is real. We started with Zalmoxes. Not Zalmoxes 1. It started with Zalmoxes. Only Zalmoxes Sharp.
But that name was taken. Oh, sorry, no, but yeah, go on.
That name was taken, but it was like Zalmoxes / was taken.
I don't even remember this.
After we started with Zalmoxes and we started producing these 5-minute shorts
No, we didn't.
called tunes.
Yeah, we totally did.
Most of our, I don't know why they were Christmas themed,
I don't know neither.
and they all tanked.
Yeah.
We had to do like an hour.
They were all
Stage
released in
8.
summer.
So basically we're in phase 8, like Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is the Zalmoxes Cinematic Universe you can get. So this phase 8.
Criticizing from the 8th dimension.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is our now
Okay.
catchphrase.
That's
Criticizing for the 8th dimension.
from the 8th dimension. I
So-
thought it was 8 because of the number of luck you said.
Yeah.
8's a lucky number.
For the
For the
Chinese.
Chinese.
For the Chinese.
Not gonna think we're Chinese.
No, but we were like combining Roman Empire and the Chinese Empire.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good one, dude. That's actually really good. Yeah,
So-
it was all part of our ingenious plan.
Yeah, this is
It was
cinematic
all
universe,
calculated. It was all
dude.
calculated.
It's cinematic.
But hey,
universe.
talking about our channel, I'm gonna reveal my little topic I had. I was
Yeah.
thinking about this the other day, and our video got blocked. Right? It got reported, or the last one we posted.
You mean
We got-
for the copyright issues?
Yeah, copyright issues, exactly. We got
Yes.
copyrighted. So I started thinking, and I'm not too fed up about copyright. It makes sense and everything. But on the other hand, I was thinking, like, what if you made a internet website or like a YouTube, pretty much exactly the same principle as YouTube, but everything is anonymous. What do you make that?
4chan.
Pretty much. But what if you
No,
base
but-
okay,
but
solidly
really-
base it around videos. Okay, solidly based like YouTube. Solidly based around videos, but you have no copyrights and the option to be anonymous. You can still make a channel, I guess, and everything, but
Yeah.
but there's no. But imagine, like, if you can be anonymous, you can post whatever the fuck you want. Like, promise you that shit's gonna be covered in child pornography, fucking executions, and just shit like that.
Yes,
Okay.
right.
But I was just thinking about that, and I was thinking, like, how bad is that? Imagine YouTube, okay, but with child pornography, executions, like all this kind of fucked up shit you get on the internet. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the first like few weeks will be like, oh god, like oh shit, like everybody be looking at this shit and everybody be like, but eventually the shit's gonna get old. And shit's just not gonna get old. Shit's gonna get offensive. Like people are gonna start downvoting that, and that shit's gonna get buried deep. Like people who want to watch that, they'll look it up and they'll find it, but they'll find it anyway.
Yeah.
But that shit's gonna get buried. Like that shit's not gonna get any attention. It's gonna get dislikes. It's gonna get so much hate.
Yeah.
And then like normal videos are just gonna stay on top, kind of thing. Normal videos, like vlogs and
Yeah.
fucking I don't know the kind of shit people like to watch, the kind of shit that's
Podcast.
popular.
Oh fuck this podcast.
Yeah, But it's like I was just thinking about it. I was like, imagine it's like you wouldn't really be off that much, like because the whole principle right now is based on that people are inherently bad. That if you don't put in copyright, it's people will steal material from other people.
Yeah.
That is the principle of copyright, and that's the principle of the same kind of thing with child pornography. It's like if we don't ban it, people will post it. That's they're going from the standpoint that people will do this and this will go viral. Like if we don't ban it, they're starting from the standpoint that people will do it and that they're bad. And I guess it's proven, yeah. But I go to the point where if you give it time and accept things the way they are, like I think that shit won't even
The thing is like
I don't think it'll float. I don't think the bad things, the illegal things that people do, I don't think people will respect it.
maybe
The general
if you
majority.
like include some threshold, so if a video gets so many like dislikes or something
Mhm.
like that, and it goes like massive hate.
Yeah,
Massive, like,
exactly.
Not
exactly.
even not even like it. If you include this threshold, and if like a video, for example, it gets like 1 million, 1 million, like maybe 50,000 downloads,
Mhm.
it'll get automatically eliminated.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe the problem, or
Mhm.
maybe if it really goes through these phases of first phase, all that shit that people have in the
Mhm.
dark web, it floats, but after like the initial clash, it will, and the initial attention it will get,
Yeah, yeah.
it will die, and all the good and quality stuff will
Exactly.
float
That's what exactly.
in the second phase. So mm, uh that's the thing, is like
I do you
how
think
how how
I
how,
think I
how
think
much
that
sure
I
you
think that
could
will
be.
happen. I think that would happen though. I think that stuff like that, that quality content, the stuff people like was what continue pushing through. And then the stuff people don't like and found offensive obviously is gonna just die out. But at least you will have openness about it. At least it'll be everybody will open about it. It's like, yeah, this is there. This is it happens and this is what it is. I think it'll draw more attention to the issue as well, because if it's in front of you and everybody can reach it, everybody can access these kind of illegal data, or this kind of dark data, or these kind of like more sinister things, or
Yeah.
if everybody has access to it, then maybe it'll open the eyes a little bit more of.
I think the big problem will be like
Because
people
like
say,
if you think about it, it is a point of freedom of speech as well. Well, that's a whole different,
that's a different
That's
world.
a whole different
That's,
world that I'm talking about. Because like YouTube doesn't have freedom of speech at a certain point, like they can have a whole fucking division on that.
But the main problem is like people will say, for example, if you start this site or app where people can post the videos, they will say, "Oh shit, they're posting child pornography now on the open internet," and even worse, they're like helping them because it's completely anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
So the backlash will be like twice. It's like imagine the media attention.
Yeah.
Like,
You won't only allow it; you'll also help them to be
Yeah.
anonymous. Yeah, true. Yeah, to a certain extent, yeah.
you get like they will shut down the servers in like seconds. That will like the problem. Or you could do like the other thing, like YouTube.
Yeah, but of course you have to go for the supposition that it's just, I don't know. Yeah, you go from the proposition that shit dies out, but it already happened in the tape. I mean, like, someone already got abused to a certain extent, didn't they? It's kind of already too late once it's the same with the execution thing and things like that. I mean, there are sites out there like that.
Yes, they're really fucked up shit.
You can fuck them on the internet.
You can find everything basically. Like,
the net is vast and infinite.
Pretty much.
Like the fucking ghost in the shell. So yeah.
Episode 1 reference.
Yes.
And episode 2. So this
what do you think? Is viable or not viable? I don't know.
Because if you would never have enough time for the good stuff to float and the bad stuff to get downloaded, because for all the attention you would get, people like literally will try to shut down this site, and they will make you install some software like in YouTube, so it directly eliminates all that shitty stuff, so you will never see the complete results.
But we're talking about child pornography. We're talking about the extreme side of things, of course. But I had the idea to come up with some of the lighter things, like countries where freedom of speech isn't, so to speak, because when it isn't obvious, that would be a gay place. That site would work. Or also things that people that have that have an opinion that is just not with the law, the copyright thing, for example, people that just, or other stuff like that, more basically stuff that YouTube blocks.
Yes.
That can be posted on that site. That was, of course, the initial idea I had, and then I was thinking, to a more extreme extent, what could happen.
Yes.
But yeah, I guess, right?
You have to think about extremes, because they're fucked up people around there.
Yeah. But to a certain extent, don't you think what's on the internet is already public domain? As soon as you post something, isn't it already? Really? It's like, isn't it kind of stupid to try and copyright something on the internet?
Yeah, that's kind of.
It's a little stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, It's kind of with the things that when you had TV and you had VHSs, the things you could record everything that come on TV.
You can like record like.
But there was a law in place that you could only show that recording to X amount of people. Like you could only watch that at home. Like basically the idea was you can't organize a public screening.
Yeah.
Like that, you can't do that with that tape. It's like who controls that? Like and now we have the technology, we can control it, technically speaking. But trust me, like you think the law is getting smarter. It's like people are getting smarter as well. Like the people finding ways to do shit.
I don't know. We still have got copies of the Star Wars Christmas special, so
yeah.
So and those were like copies of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Yeah.
No, and it's like that's the thing,
Exactly. True.
So that's the problem. That's the problem with that's a balance. How much you trust and people.
The population,
you're empowering. With these tools of anonymity. So you have to think like.
No, it's that, and of course, what do you think is right? I mean, like, in what kind of world do you live, and what kind of what kind of truth do you want to believe in?
Yeah.
But that's of course also the main issue. I mean, what's true here is not true in China to a certain extent,
Exactly.
and but that's of course mainly politics nowadays because most of the people they just want to eat, sleep, shit, and have fun. Like,
Yeah, and Zalmoxes is about politics.
Way
This is
past
the
that
meta
shit.
politics.
Oh yeah.
It's Illuminati, bitch.
Oh yeah. Get used to it. yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of fear for it, for being copyrights and what they can and can't do with your data and Facebook and everything and your email and people looking into it and everybody able to access it and so on and so on and so on.
Also, there's a fear that people, when the technology of closing all your data, like
But I was having this discussion with my dad the other day, and my dad's talking about it. It's like, there's cameras everywhere.
Yes.
They're recording everything. Your phone's tapped. Like there's no way, there's no place, there's nothing that's not recorded nowadays.
You
can
cannot
say
disappear. That's
exactly. It's hard to disappear. Yeah. On the other hand, there's a lot of people out there. Everybody has it at his disposal, and if they're onto you all the time, know everything you do, so to speak, right? Just on a I was from a practical stand of view. That's a lot of data to process.
Yes.
A lot. If I follow everybody around just in Spain, and I tap them everywhere, and I tap every single communication with hardware, software, with internet, with web communication, everything I tap from their bank to their phone to their email to the computers, everything. I take everything that they do, and then I have these massive chunk of data. And then how do I sort this? Like, there you go. You have to do you even search for something? You search for just terrorists? Do you just search for? Okay, I'm just gonna make it a program that just taps phones from people that call this and this company and look on this and this site, But even then, you're still gonna find that 25% of those numbers are just people that coincident with the other 75, and then the other 75, there's only 1% that's actually intended, and the other 75 are just random again, or So the whole data thing, it's more about nowadays. I think it's not about collecting; it's more about sorting, having the ability. We have already had this discussion before.
There's a company in Silicon Valley is doing this. It's called Palantir. Like the Lord of the Ring stuff.
Uh-huh.
They're doing this. For example, imagine a big government agency like the ABA comes with all the chunk of data and says, help us sorting it because we cannot do it
because there is much data and there's so much way to interpret the data as well, and then you have to figure out a system to and that's what I mean is should you really be afraid because the government is tapping everything you have, so when you take a shit the government knows, but what does the government care, or what does anybody who taps you cares? To what extent do things really go?
So for example, they will care if you came back from Syria and now you're sending periodically money and voice to Syria.
Yeah, but there's plenty of people. There are plenty of people that do that to sustain their families. There are plenty of people that do it.
If you
if you take everybody who does that, that's a good example. Take everybody who does that. There's maybe a 1% that does that for terrorist purposes. Now go look for that 1%. How do you identify that? You know,
That's
you
that's
tap
the
on,
sorting
you keep a
problem we're
tap
talking
on
about.
every Syrian, and then look for the money they send, and then from there on, you look on where they bought and everything. It's so much to process, especially with the amount of people on the planet right now. Trying to sort data is chaos. Like I can just imagine that shit just being like, because there's just so much information that people are transferring over nets that I think it's going to be close to impossible. I think that's where your processing power needs to kick in. That's where new technology needs to start flowing. Just more potent computers should go to if there's a place that they would benefit more from.
And if we talk about like not only crossing data but combining all the data, imagine like for example, CIA has this bank of data and FBI has this different bank of data.
Exactly.
They mostly don't
But
share.
there's a lot of types of data as well. Where do you collect it from? Like, what is your means of obtaining it?
Exactly. For example,
there's a complete difference between a conversation of purchasing a product and an email of purchasing a product. Like, you know, how do you interpret it? You know, how do you classify it?
Keywords is like as far it's
exactly.
you can as far as
there you go into interpretation. Like
you cannot use keywords for something like that. It's like you have got to use more advanced technologies of sorting. You know, that's not going to happen. Like with keywords, we arrive to a solution. No, that's not the thing. Because all of these conversations, your history of internet searches, you know.
But it's bank movement. But it's already happening, but in really simple ways. Like on Facebook, it's happening a lot. That Facebook is selling
ads to
companies. You know, what are you liking? What are you looking at? How much time do you spend looking at this? How much time you spend looking at Facebook's already doing it, but
what
in a
really friends like.
Exactly. But it's in a really simple way still. Yes. It's really simple and straightforward. It's really like ABC, you know.
Into your face more.
Exactly. You know, as long as you kind of avoid it or something like that, your data becomes pretty much irrelevant.
Yes. That's the thing. So, fellow Zalmoxers.
Yeah.
In the comment section, comment what do you think about, what do you call this, internet privacy?
Yeah, I guess, right.
Data privacy, because it's not internet
related,
it's like,
but it is
not only internet, it's more like,
it is electronic data related.
Yes.
And that's the ones I include at least. Well, what my parents say, at least at the end of the day, is you got to remember that we live in a society right now where we never had any major wars, we never had to struggle for anything. My parents obviously lived in a world where there's still dictatorships going on, and there was still, you know, well, they were the first generation actually to enter this world of peace, just like no struggle to go forward, pretty much. But my parents still remember that their parents had to, you know, they had the World War II and well, you know, the end of it at least, and then the Cold War, of course. So they were they still know that there exist these systems of systematic oppression and leadership that are, and there still are available, just in right now in the Western countries, they seem to have forgotten about it. But that's the what people are afraid of, depending on who's empowered of the data. Like, if tomorrow a regime rises to the top that says red shirts are fucking bullshit, everybody who's a red shirt's gonna die, like, they can literally tap into everything and look who's wearing a red shirt, you know? It's a really simple way of saying it, but yeah, but then again, my faith in humanity goes way beyond that, and I say, we just went through that phase, we're moving on now.
I hope so.
I think so. I believe so.
So, with this Christmassy message.
Yes, with this festive message. Yes. We're gonna miss you a Merry Christmas. Are we gonna miss you a Merry Christmas? We will miss you. Wish you a Merry Christmas.
Happy Merry Christmas, guys.
Yes.
And
you
we got Zalmoxes there.
Yeah, stay Zalmoxed, bitch.
So this is our series finale.
Yeah.
If we like get renewed for season 2, we don't know yet, because that's the channel decides that.
Yeah,
the TV network.
Exactly.
Is like,
yeah, our CEO has to talk about him.
Yeah, it's like we're the executive producers and writers.
Exactly, we have to go to the board with this.
Also, because of the last week's
copyright
episode,
strike,
we have to fire like half of our writing staff. It's like,
which is, you know, currently not present today. You know, 33% of our staff is not present because of this.
Of this fiasco.
Yes.
And we're hiring like new New writers and producers.
Yeah, kind of.
So, yeah, we're also we need a drummer.
Yeah, we do need a drummer.
We need a drummer and someone.
Dude, I told you, right? I'm going to play in a band soon.
Really?
Yeah, it's Monday.
Dude, update please.
Okay. Oh god, we're running out of time. Okay. This
This
is
guy
really
doesn't
stupid.
care.
This is really stupid. This is really stupid and pointless. But then again, the whole conversation is really stupid and pointless. So, I'm gonna go with my bro. My bro does bass, right? And we're gonna go with this other girl who's drums, Tatjana. And we're gonna go with this other guy who does guitar. And I'm gonna be vocals. And we're gonna go to this container. And we're gonna
Oh,
have
that
a
nice
jam
guy.
session.
Oh yeah. Tatiana, the nice guy, your brother, and you.
The nice. I don't think you know him. It's Ricky. He's another guy. Okay. Yeah, I pretend you know him. So yeah, we're gonna do that on Monday. This is
Wow.
really stupid.
You can see we're basically diversifying our portfolio.
Yeah, I was actually literally thinking about calling the band maybe Zalmoxes. Yeah, gotta do something with the name, right?
banned. They'll ban you if you say like, what about Zalmoxes?
Have you ever thought about that name? You know that's a dinosaur? Shit, I spoiled it. People should Google that.
And what about a number? Like, there's this groups with the Zalmoxes age.
Yeah, age.
That should be like.
No.
No.
Yeah.
So they're basically opening for
See,
Metallica.
I started drawing every day. See that? Every day. Okay, let's stop about my personal fucking life, dude.
Drawing Metallica, opening for Metallica.
Yeah.
A fucking channel. We're waiting for a renewal for season 2, but let's not get into it.
Let's not
And
do that.
we need writers.
Maybe we should start vlogging, dude.
And what else do we do?
You could pretty much just stop listening to this 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, you can pretty much.
You could have stopped listening to this 2 minutes ago.
These are the bloopers.
Yeah,
of
these are the bloopers of
These
that.
are the extras.
Okay, but I think we'll wrap it up here, right?
Yeah. Happy Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you next
Oh
year.
yeah. Happy New Year.
I can't believe I just said we'll see you next year. There's no one listening to this.
We'll see you next year, dude. We'll see. No, next year no. Because
We'll see
it's-
new people next year. We'll actually see someone on this site next year. If you're listening to this in the future, by the way, anything you want to say to future you?
Wow, we're ending like we're
Yeah,
starting.
we're- Every time we want to fucking end. Okay.
Wow.
You should draw every day. Okay, like today I didn't draw. I'll do it real quick. Okay, right now. But to be in the future, I gotta keep that tempo up. Okay, like cause losing art skill. If you're studying something, hopefully you will keep studying. Or not. Or if we're working somewhere. I hope we're in another place, dude. If we're still in Spain, you're a disappointment. Coming from the past to the future.
Well,
Okay.
From the past to the future, for me, it would be like do programming every day to acquire more skills, because it's like
Yeah.
to get more used to it and keep learning always. That'd be like,
Yeah, that's pretty much my motto as well.
you know, it's like keep learning, keep an
Do the shit you
open
like.
open mind, keep studying
Mm-hmm.
also, and also if you're
I
in
want to say hi.
Spain,
I want to say hi to my girlfriend
and if you're
that I'm gonna have in the future somewhere. She'll remember this episode. This is gonna be so hilarious if I shout out to her. Yeah.
And I hope you're in some good place, you know, man.
Yeah.
Silicon Valley would be really cool
Yeah.
to work. Yeah, to live and work. Pretty cool place. And yeah,
That was 2017 from Zalmoxes. My name is Max,
and my name is Sir.
and you just got Zalmoxed.
Yach.
Yeah.